Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. 3rd down now. Here's Darks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence starting with a throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, Lion! Hey, 30 left! Here we go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go. Hey, 2 for the...
Lawrence working from the gun. Connection made, Travis Etienne. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Done. They said it's hot. Go. Think right.
From the red zone on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. He's at midfield. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you've got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, he's taking this game over. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Next time. 11. Go, let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Shoves him off. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Dart from the pistol. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. Oh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On first down, here's Darts. And he's going to be touchdown blocked. Looks to be a couple of yards shy of that marker. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 2 here. And it's good for a New York first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action with Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Now Darts. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Diving right side. Got it!
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Neighbors, and he's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Dart gonna throw again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's gonna end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. Now first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Darts out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Luke Neighbors the one he was throwing for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cut 19. Here we go. Set 19. 19. Chuck Cougar 19. Jab 60. Jab 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Knocking their left side as it ends up incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here. Okay, nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard
Ready.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Darn, they're going to time me.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. We've got a screen to the running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, hey, hey.
They'll run here. Etienne. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He has it at the 22. Love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. Down to the 10. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Tootin now on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
That's good for Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100. Real.
Okay, break. 11. Hey, let's go. Soga, hot. Hey, kill. Check.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Red 23. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On red.
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, easy, Ralph, Don, it's on hot. Silva.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Take right, Don, it's hot.
Lawrence on third and goal. Catch is made in close. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points in the lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He goes out of bounds on the return. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
To throw. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And the Giants should get the first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Going on first down. It's Dart. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Dart setting in the throw here. The throw left side finds Johnson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. That's caught for the first. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's everything he has under this one. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? Back to 6.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Dart now. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Broncos. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Now Dart. he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On the red. Focus, hot. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Zach. There we go.
Lawrence to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hey, Lion. Come on, this is hot. 13, Lou.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, hot.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Hey, Ron. Son, this is hot. 30 left.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Sink right. 11, again.
Turn up. Turn up.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, go. Gun, this is hot. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Johnny Thomas near the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Same on red. Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hey, Lion. Turn, it's hot. Dirty left. Out.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun. Hot.
Etienne. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, here starts. Has him on a quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Tiger, 18 back. Mustang 19. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here starts. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dart now against the blitz. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. On play action with Darts. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Well, go, here's Darts. It's on target to Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ryan.
Toss it to Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 17.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Oh, hey, I'm gun. Hey, tomato. Set! Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. Nods around him. He's got space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Hey, 11.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
on red. Hey, Kim, son, it's a hut.
Lawrence looking to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Red on red. Hey, son, this is hot.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some history.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Giants with a little more work to do to win it here. So first down from the 41. Darts out of the shotgun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it's going to be second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here he is to throw. Oh, my Mason Campbell. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Kill on red. Soka, hot.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of
The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready? Safe right. All right, let's go. Done. It's done.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Red 23. Hey, danger, time. Red.
Looking to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hey, lion. Hey, Soko's a hut. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
To throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They've got a man in motion.
60 Bobcat. Ready, go.
Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Finds him over the middle. He's going to handle up to that 23. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 23-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Changing near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're gonna bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. A toss left side. It's Etienne. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the pistol, they can run with Etienne. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Throwing now. Short pass brought in. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
23. Turn. Go. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He put everything he's got. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.